Happy Monday to you. Happy Monday to you. Hope you had an awesome weekend. Welcome to the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. Pretty decent weekend for November. And if you're a Saskatchewan Rough Rider fan, you've got an extra big smile on your face, probably wearing your watermelon helmet to work this morning. There is a party in Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan Rough Riders winning the Grey Cup last night. In case you missed it, we'll talk Grey Cup, we'll talk reaction, we'll talk boos or cheers for Mark Carney, and of course, MGK, the musical genius, landed in Manitoba and did his performance last night. What did you think of that? Also coming up on the show today, the $50 coming your way from the bread fixing scheme. You better get in on this fast. And like nearly everybody qualifies for this because they were ripping us off. They had a judgment come down on them, and they owe all of us who bought bread back in like the 90s $50. So we're going to give you the details how to get your $50 for the bread fixing scam on the show today if you're in Canada. Although, I don't know, maybe it is open to Americans that decided that they were going to buy bread in the 90s. I think it was the 2000s. Anyway, details on that coming up. Will we have a Christmas election? Today is a big day. You'll be seeing some political stuff likely wander into your feed a little bit here and there because there's a budget vote coming up today. What the hell does that even mean? Well, you know, we got this new prime minister, and they haven't really done anything in 2 years. Well, that's about to change. If this goes through, then we're off to the races. You're going to start seeing a bunch of stuff get built and a whole bunch of money get spent. Now, the vote could go the other way. The prime minister might lose the vote tonight, and if that happens, because he's in a minority government, that means we're going to go to the polls. Yeah, Christmas election. Santa Claus, the Salvation Army Christmas kettle, and the voters' booth. How fun would that be? Everyone's face is like this. I don't think so. I don't know. Christmas election. I'm watching Polling Market, and they're saying it's a really low chance. I don't know how they're going to do it, though, because they don't have the votes. Anyway, we'll touch on that. It's the Santa Claus Parade Countdown. If you were in Winnipeg for part of the Grey Cup festivities, you already know that Santa has arrived. He is, you know, it's Santa time. Santa's at the mall. He arrived at Shoppers Mall on Saturday. They had the Santa Claus Parade in Winnipeg on the weekend as well. So Santa is here. But he will do the Santa Claus Parade in Brandon this weekend, and we've got the countdown to that as well. What's the weather going to be like for it? Actually, you know what? Not warm, but I'll tell you, for this time of year, not too bad at all. We're at minus 6 degrees with the wind chill. Feels like minus 13. Are we seeing some snow flurry activity up in the park? It looks that way. Still a little bit of snow there in the ditch there. But we are expecting a pretty decent week, a mild week, I guess you would say. Temperatures will be just slightly above normal for this time of year. And as we look forward to the Santa Claus parade, maybe you've got some Christmas lights to hang up. It's not too bad. 4 for the high today. By the way, it's Smile Cookie Week this week at Tim Hortons. This is the holiday version of the Smile Christmas campaign, the Smile Cookie Christmas campaign. I'm going to be over at the Victoria Avenue Tim Hortons a little bit later this morning with the Humane Society. That is one of the local groups that will be benefiting from your purchase of Smile Cookies. Those adorable little dogs. Those adorable little puppies. I told Tracy, she says, are you going to bring home a dog from Tim Hortons? She says, there might be puppies there. I'm not bringing home a dog. We lost our little guy. My heart will never heal. It will forever be broken. But you know what I find works really well for heartbreak? Food. Especially cookies. I'll stuff cookies in my broken heart. Cookies in my broken... I'll eat my pain. I'll eat my pain. My pain goes away when the carbs go in. Yeah, my pain goes away when I eat those carbs. They're so delicious. And we're going to send kids to camp, too. So Tim Hortons Camp and the Brandon Humane Society, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. Of course, there's 10 area locations, and we'll tell you where all the proceeds are going to be going to this week and have some decorating fun, as we always do, with our friends at Tim Hortons. Smile Cookie Week. Oh, and they're so delicious. I also want to say a special good morning to our friends at Skydancer. What an awesome concert. Tracy Bird over the weekend. Oh, man, I'm still moving a little bit slow. We did the watermelon crawl. Oh, yeah. We had ourselves a time. It was a fun time. Oh, yeah. Good times. More on that coming up. But first, let's get to our good morning. See who we've got who has dusted the sleep from their eyes, who has had an awesome weekend. Maybe you watched the Grey Cup. Maybe you took in the Grey Cup. Maybe you have pictures from the Grey Cup. Maybe you have pictures of you watching it on TV. Maybe you have pictures of you booing when Mark Carney went to flip the coin. I thought, no, don't let him near money. It took 5 coins to finally get him to flip it because he just put it in his pocket. He's just a government guy. That's all they know how to do. It's just take money. Here, can you flip this coin, sir? I'm with the government. I must tax it. No, it's a ceremonial coin, sir. You're at a football game. Give me another one, please. Give me another one. That's my job. I'm government. Give me all these coins. Eventually he did. I like the Canadian media said, Mark Carney flips coin at football game to cheers and boos. I'm like, cheers and boos? Was there cheers? Because I think you might have got beat up if you were cheering Mark Carney at the football game yesterday. I don't know. I'm not advocating for violence. I'm just saying that seems like a little bit of fake news. Just a little. Maybe. I don't know. Cindy was at the game. She'd be able to tell us. She's probably got stuff coming in as we speak. Let's get to our good mornings. First off, Road Reverend in this morning. Hey, Road Reverend, good to see you. Hey, thanks for popping by the casino live stream on the weekend. I was going to say last week, but that was just Saturday. Oh, my days. Busy times. Oh, the holidays are kicking into high gear. Christmas stuff going up. Hey, Pebbles, that tree's looking good. Pebbles here, too. Tracy Roger is here as well. All 3 on Twitch. Mark is here along with Justin. Benita and Katie are in on TikTok this morning. Good morning to you folks. Good to see you. Hi, Kendall and Colin. Good to see you, too. Welcome aboard. Welcome to a Monday. Cindy is here. Oh, my gosh. Cindy from the Grey Cup. Oh, I'm seeing something coming in. Uh-oh. Several things. I'm seeing big plates of beef. Oy, oy, oy. Oh, she's got lots of pictures. Okay, I can't wait. We'll save that for good thing. Where's that meat, though? Where did you get that meat? Ooh. That meat looks good. We'll get to that. KDD 4380, good morning. Hello, good morning to you over on Twitch. Richard's here on Facebook this morning. Welcome aboard. Good to see you. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Evelyn is on TikTok along with Lee and Matthew. Good morning, Matthew. Hello, Ronald over on X. Hi, Ronald on X. Richard on Facebook. Ronald on X. Jody is on Facebook. And Molly is on Twitch. Hi, Molly. Good morning. Hope you had a nice weekend. Janine is here on Facebook. Good morning. Happy Monday. How about them Bears? Oh, wow. That's a low blow. I know. See, I would normally be wearing my Vikings jersey. I am not. I would normally be wearing my Vikings helmet. I am not. That means only one thing. They lost. They didn't get curb stomped. It was a close game, at least, Janine. I don't know if we can be friends anymore. If you're a Bears, well, we can. It's Green Bay that we got a problem with. That's problems. That was a close game, tight game. A lot of close games yesterday in the NFL. The other football league, I don't think, Janine, maybe you and I were the only ones actually paying attention to the NFL. It was all about MGK and Mark Carney and the CFL last night. It really was. And Winnipeg. Winnipeg taking center stage. They rolled out the red carpet. They did their best to throw a great party, and I can't wait to get a full report from Cindy. I want to hear all about it. I want to know all about what happened. Good morning, Ethan. Hi, Ethan, over on TikTok. Yes, good morning. And Alex is here too, along with Adam, Bob, and Maureen. Hi, Maureen. Good morning, and good morning, Borrowed Bean. Borrowed Bean, Maureen, Borrowed Bean. But the ding, 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 ding. Nick Adams is here. Good day. Polar Bear 2, both on Twitch. Loretta's over on Facebook. Sasha's on TikTok, along with Wesley and Benji. Hi, Benji. It's always snowing in Moon Lake, Nick says. That sounds like a song. It's always snowing in Moon Lake. Grab your boots if you're going through the park. You might see a moose or two. You might get loose or two. You might find a deer and then a bear. Good morning, Quentin Durhack is here on Twitch. Derek is here too. Yes, it's hard to say goodbye when you lose a fur baby. I still have him. He's still here. I got his little ash box. Little ash hole. He's an ash hole. Oh, we were in the Dollar General in Dunseith and found a Christmas mug. I should show it to you. Show and tell. A Christmas mug with Dizzy on it. It was like Dizzy he just jumped off the shelf, and it jumped right off the shelf and into our shopping cart. And we even bought the kids one. Yeah, we are still missing them. You never get over it, just like loss of anything. You know, you just kind of keep on trucking. We're going to help out the Humane Society this week, though, again, with buying Smile cookies, so that'll be awesome. Tracy Rogers says, all I heard was booze. I know. But this is, boys and girls, listen to me. This is a lesson in the media, okay? I did 30 years in the media. So I'm going to let you in on a little secret. There is a conglomerate, okay? All the media companies throw money in a pot, okay? They throw money in a pot, and they have kind of like a press pool organization called the Canadian Press. Now, the Canadian Press, when other networks are too lazy or can't get to an event because it's in a far-off land, or is an exclusive, you can only send one reporter in, what they'll do is they'll make the Canadian Press kind of the go-to. Because the Canadian Press, if you send that one reporter, like say they're going to send one Canadian news media person into space, it'll be a Canadian Press person because they can feed the rest of the news organizations from that one desk. And so the story that's, and you know, I get it. I get that Winnipeg is on another planet. They didn't have any reporters available. They had to use the resources of the Canadian press to make this story happen because there was no one else there. It was a very hard to get to game. I'm sure there were no other reporters that were able to provide any kind of context for this. But yes, the Prime Minister met with cheers and boos. But I like how it's cheers. There was cheers. There was cheers too. No, there wasn't. Why are you lying to us? And then, you know, CBC and CTV and Global, they're all running this story. So again, for those who aren't smart enough to understand how that all works, that you're being, not that it's like life and death that he was booed. It's one example of how, if you're not careful, you gotta watch what you're consuming. You gotta watch where it's coming from. Nick says he probably didn't know where Winnipeg was before yesterday, or even if Winnipeg existed. You're probably right. Yellow Jacket says, I didn't hear any cheers, only boos. Me too. And then some folks were saying that on the telecast on TSN, there was a delay, about a 15, 20-second delay, and they'd actually turned the volume down on the boos a little bit to make it so you could hear them, but they weren't quite so loud. I watched the NFL flip back and forth once Grey Cup started. I forced myself to watch it. Cindy says, awesome weekend. Started off with prime rib at Ray and Jerry's. Oh, Cindy went VIP. She went, well, you know, those cows are worth $1 million each, so she's going large. Way to go, Cindy. Do it up, sister. Do it up. Life is good. We'll live vicariously through you. Yesterday's good thing, you should see the eats that she has got. Amazing. Oh, my God. I'm going to show it to you in just a second. Again, getting ready for winter, get that oil changed at Murray Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC Certified Service Express, 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. They're going to make a donation to the Bear Clan, Helping Hands, and Samaritan House every time you pop in there. Great people to deal with. They'll do a once-over, check everything out, make sure it's going to be good for your winter driving. You'll find them at 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. And again, they've got a live webcam set up, connected right to the website, murraychevbrandon.com, so you can see if there's going to be a big lineup before you even go. Creasy Hot Tub and Billiards, Jacuzzi Hot Tubs of Manitoba, 2500 Park Avenue in Brandon. Christmas delivery, oh, that's a tight deadline now. The closer we get to the actual Black Friday, the tighter it's going to be to get that hot tub in your yard for Christmas, okay? If you want to have a jacuzzi hot tub on Christmas Day, you get up, you have one of those hot toddies in the backyard, the steam is pouring out of it. Your neighbors are wondering, what the hell is happening over at your place? Well, we got ourselves a Christmas hot tub. Save some huge dollars, 0% financing. Black Friday has come early, but I'm telling you, we're getting to the point where they're going to be booking into January. And you know what? They do that. They'll install them in January. You can unwrap the picture of the hot tub and get it installed in January if you want. And that's something to keep in mind. They do put them in 12 months of the year. Creasy Hot Tubs and Billiards, Jacuzzi Hot Tubs in Manitoba, 2500 Park Avenue, Brandon. And at Leon's Furniture Superstore, 3635 Victoria Avenue in Brandon. It ends Wednesday. The Black Friday sale starting early. Does this mean we move to the regular Black Friday sale? It could. It could. It's your chance to get Black Friday deals early. I think the important thing to remember is the holiday price guarantee. It doesn't matter what the sale is, really. Between now and December 31st, if the price drops, they'll refund you the difference. If you make a purchase in store or online between now and the 31st and that price drops, they'll refund you the difference, including Black Friday and Boxing Day. Something to keep in mind at Leon's. Also, they have free delivery on purchases of $7.99 or more. And other than the taxes and the fees, take 3 years to pay. 3635 Victoria Avenue, also at leons.ca. Okay, now to Cindy, who was in Winnipeg for the Grey Cup and has some pretty amazing pictures, starting with Ray and Jerry's. Oh, wow. That is picture-worthy, Cindy. It's picture. God, that looks good. And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is about $4,000 worth of beef. That is, remember beef? Remember what beef looked like? That's once upon a time, kids, gather around. There used to be this food called beef. We used to love it. We used to be able to afford it. It was something that you'd have some beef during the week and beef on the weekend. And then all of a sudden we had 2025 and beef went bye-bye. And it became only for the super rich people. And now I just lick pictures of cattle. You scratch and sniff of the pictures of the cows on the internet because I can't afford the beef anymore. Seriously, though, that's got to be like a $200 dinner right there. Hey, if you're a Grey Cup, you got it. If you're Grey Cup, you got to do it up. And there's the marching band, the Saskatchewan Rough Rider Marching Band, ready to rock and roll. And there it is. There is Canada's Super Bowl. Super Cup. Hockey Cup? No. Stanley Cup? No. It's the Grey Cup, and Cindy got close. Whoa, you had good seats, Cindy. Wow. You can see the players. When I go to a game, I'm sitting in the section so high, I see dots. It's kind of like the Pong game. That's all I can afford. So I get way up high. I see the dots, but, I drink enough. I eat enough. I cheer enough. It's all good. It is just sometimes just being in the stadium is all and there's a chair big enough for me. Big enough for 4 people. Great pictures. Good stuff. Oh, and some Saskatchewan love. They're all excited. There's a party after. They're still partying in Regina. They're out in the streets. A lot of people wearing green there, Cindy, and then they went out after, and they made sure to make memories. Oh, that's fantastic. Well done, Manitoba Rider fans. That's going to get you some folks a little upset. I know what that's like. I lived in Regina for almost 4 years. Our son was born there. I did radio in 2 Saskatchewan markets. So I left a piece of my heart in Saskatchewan. I'm happy for them. I am. It's great to see those shots. Thanks for Cindy. You can DM me privately what that meal cost. I want to know what that beef cost. $200, $300, $500. Holy crap. Quentin says, Gage and I got a beautiful buck. Oh, yeah, look at these. Hunters on the prowl. They sat in wait. And then when this Bambi came out, they took it down. And now they can eat. In Canada, this is how it is. The rich will go to Ben & Jerry's. And for the rest of us, we will salvage. Hey guys, can you grab me some of that grass? I'm going to make myself a salad later. Grab me some of that grass. Canadians are left to forage and hunt for their food in an economy that is apocalyptic and collapsing. We must kill our food. Very good job. Is this something you'd mount on the wall? Is that what they call that? You'd stuff it, de-stuff it? Can you stuff the whole thing, put a red nose on the end of it? You've got yourself an instant Christmas decoration. Really? You could have, that would be awesome. Oh my God, they got like a real life freaking reindeer on their lawn. That's incredible. No, they shot and killed that. And it doesn't matter. It still look good. Molly says GT for her got to chat with some friends on Saturday. Catch up friend time is a good time. Yeah. Nice. Tracy says went over to the new Costco store and fought the crowds and had a hot dog. Oh, Tracy had a hot dog. We should have a little hot dog signal, little T, a little hand sign as you eat your hot dog. Because then I'll be there with you. Maybe like one of these. Oh yeah, as you're eating your hot dog, then send me a picture. The store was big, is crazy busy, and the hot dog was delicious, just the way it's supposed to be. Tracy, it is the biggest in Manitoba. That is Manitoba's largest store. So you are correct. It is big. It is a big one. Borobean says, it was still dark when I left for work today. GT, I saw a big meteor burn up. The aliens are here. Yes. Yeah, E.T. finally came for me. Yeah. Woo. The aliens are here just in time for a budget vote. The aliens are here just in time for the budget vote. Nick says, I upgraded my phone. Oh, he got a new phone over the weekend. Got one of those Google Pixel 10s. It's going to take some getting used to, but I like it so far. Good job. That's fun. Always nice to upgrade the technology and do it while you're young. I got a new phone and during the summer. I'm going to get it turned on one of these days. I'm almost there. I was looking online. No, I'm just kidding. But I think I'll finally get the camera to work in the next couple of days. There's still things I'm figuring out. Oh, man. There's too many bells and whistles. Too many bells and whistles. Pebbles did some decorating on the... Oh, boy, it's a winter wonderland. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas at Pebbles' house. She's been invaded by snowmen. The snowman invasion. Oh, and there's Poppy. Oh, my heart. My heart. My heart hurts. There's Puppy. Oh. He's adorable. She doesn't matter. So cute. Wonder if they'll have puppies there today. Now I'm hoping there's puppies. Oh, beautiful tree. Beautiful setup. Oh, and more. You like snowmen, eh? I'm just getting, I sense a theme. I sense a theme with the snowmen. Thank you for sharing. Very well done. Very nice. Very good. Cindy says, got to give a shout out to a company called AGI my hubby deals with. The entire weekend was on them. Ooh, wow. How does somebody get hooked up with that kind of company? Wow. Yeah. Same with my buddy Alex. He got hooked up with a company called Barry's roadside drugstore. He's selling some stuff out of the trunk of his car. You got to go to the Grey Cup for free too. Man, that's pretty wild. That's a perk. You know, I'm trying to think of the perks that I've had in my life. I think one time, we should talk about this. What is the greatest perk, whether it be work, whether it be a business associate, I think I went to the Western Final on my radio company in Saskatchewan for free, and the boss's gold card came out. That was a fun time. One time. It wasn't a Grey Cup. That would be expensive. That is awesome. Everybody's asking Quentin for deer sausage. He's all excited about his big buck, and the Sunseekers are too, and it's because they all want some free meat. We need meat. Help us. Help us. Katie, 4380s GT, great weekend with my cousin, checking out the craft sales and doing some Christmas shopping. That is awesome. Yeah. Wow, we are full up on good things. Anybody else? Last call. Wow, well, I guess we had a Grey Cup too, so that makes it pretty easy to do our yesterday's good thing. But we do that to start each and every show. Monday through Friday, 7 a.m., right here on the Facebook, the TikTok, the Twitch, and Facebook and X. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for caring. Thank you for being here on a Monday. It is Smile Cookie Monday, and we'll have more on that coming up. I'm going to be out at the Victoria Avenue location making some cookies today in support of the Brandon Humane Society. And, of course, there's going to be other charities that are going to benefit from your Smile Cookie purchase today. So we look forward to seeing you. Let's get to it, Sunseekers. It is a Monday, and we're going to take a quick beach break. Be back in a second. Going to Key West, Florida today. Ooh. Going to jump on a ship. The day is ours. The day is yours. It is Monday. We're running out of days in November. Oh, man, it is flying by. Thanks for sharing part of your morning with us on the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. Seeing a little bit of sunshine to start the day. That is the port of Key West as ships get ready to set sail, take people on cruises. There'll be a few Saskatchewan Rough Rider fans, I'm sure, celebrating well into the winter. The big victory from last night. And I'm just happy we don't have any snow yet. This is fantastic. Look at these roads. They're looking good. Still a skiff of snow on the number 10 through Riding Mountain National Park. But all in all, we've been looking pretty darn good. And actually, even though temperatures are cooling, it could be so much worse. God, when they announced the Tracy Byrd concert for November the 15th, I thought, oh, boy. Oh, it's a tough one. That's that time of year, around Halloween, you could get a big storm. And, we got lucky. It was perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh, crap, I didn't do my good thing. I got to show you some of my Tracy pictures. Maybe you saw some of my Tracy pictures. Some of my Tracy and Tyler pictures. There's the week's forecast, our nicest day of the week. Actually, today, tomorrow, and Friday. Not bad on the weekend. -1. Our normal's -3, so we can't really complain. We can't complain. Look at, I got dressed up. I had a shower. I wasn't stinky. There we are, getting ready for Tracy Byrd concert at the Skydancer Casino and Resort. Full house, 1,500, just under 1,500 people. Taking in the show. What a great concert. It was so much fun. Well, and of course, we did our little live stream beforehand. There I am. There's Cupcake doing his thing, saying, hey, it's so funny how many Manitobans came down, how many folks catch the show and refuse to go on. I set up 2 microphones, and I want to just draw this to your attention, okay? When I'm on location, there are 2 microphones set up there. So if you're in proximity, please come and sit down and don't be shy. And it just seems like the hardcore Sunseekers, they'll come on for a little bit. But those folks, the lurkers, no way. I guess that's why they're lurkers after all. That makes sense. But don't be shy. And I think that, let it be known, I'd never make fun of anybody. You can make fun of me. You don't look stupid. No one looks stupider than me. But I had so many people come, hi, Tyler, hi. Hey, how's it going? Come on. I'd be doing the little wave. Come on. I'm by myself. No, it's okay. I don't want anybody to know I'm here. I'm off to check out Wheel of Fortune. Oh, okay, that's what it is. There he is, Tracy Byrd. And he's still got it going on. He's still playing good tunes. He sounds just as good as he did back in the day. Really was a trip down memory lane because, some of those songs he had done on Saturday night were before Tracy and I were even married. We've been married 30 years. It's like, that's a long time ago, but it feels like yesterday. Kids, time goes by fast. It goes by fast. Oh, thank you, Trace. You guys are adorable. Well, we had fun. It was funny because we'd had a few warbly pops, and we were, of course, you got to text the kids, Skype the kids. Hi, kids. It's Mom and Dad. You guys having fun? Are you guys having fun at the concert? We're having a great time. We love you. Yes, this is Dad. We love you too. We love you. Yes, and we miss you. We're not really that far away from you. This is Mom and Dad's drunk Skype to the kids. We love you so much. Oh, we all do it, don't we? Isn't that the way it is? It's a lot of fun. Anyway, thanks again to our crew at the Skydancer Casino. Always a great time. And looking forward to the next big shows. In case you missed the announcement, there is going to be a January the 2nd show. If you're a fan of CCR or classic rock in general, Creedence Revisited will be playing over the holidays, so you can shake your booty and lose some of that Christmas weight. Maybe we'll dance to Creedence Revisited, CCR Tribute Band, January 2nd. Tickets are $35. And actually, those tickets go on sale today at $35. And this one is really going to be huge. We were talking about this on the live stream on Saturday. These guys are coming, lead singers of Lone Star, Restless Heart, and Little Texas, all coming to play one show. Together they have 30 number one hit singles with the bands that they represented. And, when we did the Gary LaVox show, it was like Rascal Flatts. Every song was Rascal Flatts, and every song you sang along with. It was so awesome. And this will be Friday, March the 20th. Lead singer of Lone Star, lead singer of Restless Heart, and lead singer of Little Texas. And if you say to yourself, I'm not sure I know those. Well, if you're a country fan in the 90s, you will just open YouTube and type in those names. Oh, you'll be listening for quite some time. Those tickets also go on sale today, I believe. Yeah, I think this will sell out. I'm sure this will be a sellout, especially $35. That ticket price is pretty crazy. Something to look forward to in the springtime. The front men at Skydancer Casino. For more, visit skydancercasino.com. Okay, to the big win last night. And more sights and sounds from the big game. Did you watch the Grey Cup? Thoughts on the Grey Cup? And I think thoughts on Winnipeg, number one. I think they did a pretty good job. This is Karen. Karen went to the game last night. This is kind of a hangover of good thing. Karen and her daughter, I think, went. Yes, that's a great shot. Winnipeg did a good job hosting the game, I think. Weren't any problems, weren't any issues. Oh, Karen. Guys are looking good, wearing their Bomber blue to a game where the Bombers were not playing. It doesn't matter. The Grey Cup coming back to Regina after how many years? This is their fifth Grey Cup. Fifth Grey Cup for Saskatchewan. It's not the Regina Rough Riders, it's the Saskatchewan Rough Riders. And they won it all. And on that play, there it is. Yeah, look at them go crazy. Yeah. Woo! Fireworks in Regina. People out in the street, they call that the Green Mile. Oh, yeah. Insanity. Cops are out. I think they're still partying in Regina. They're still going crazy. Lighting fireworks, handing around the tinfoil Grey Cup. Oh, yeah. Pretty intense. Pretty intense. When your team wins the championship, I've never had a team win the championship. I've never cheered for a team in sports and had my team win. Ever, 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 ever. I think I should give up on sports and take up hunting. I think Quinton's got it right. You can fill your freezer, and at least there's some victory in it. This is Ryder, and this is my friend Steve's dog. This is Ryder, and he comes over to my house on occasion, and he's named Ryder because his original owner, before Steve and Monique got him, he was a big Saskatchewan Rough Rider fan, and his name, therefore, is Ryder. It's always been Ryder, and Ryder is adorable. He's a huge dog. He's a big one. He packs a lot of love and a lot of passion. And so Steve posted this last night after the win. I love it. I love it. There's Ryder. Give it, Ryder. Yeah. He is, this is my favorite picture of Ryder ever. And I've got pictures of Ryder at my place. Enjoying some treats. He gets treats. Loves it under the kitchen table. Gets his little comfy spot at my house. So I'm super excited for Ryder. And Ryder, next time you're over at Uncle Ty's, I'll have Pilsner for you. look at the cans of Pilsner. Are dogs supposed to have beer? I don't think so. But it's okay. When it's a Grey Cup, the dogs are allowed to have beer. Blessed Mama says, so cute. Isn't he? He's cute normally. This is super cute. Super cute. Yellow Jacket says he is so adorable. And in person, he's so friendly. He's got one of those tails that wags so big he's smashing things, knocking things over. He's just, the more excited he is to see you, the more he's breaking things. And with small children, if you've got a child that's like only a foot tall, that tail could just be, oh, Mommy, the dog's tail is smacking me. He's just a big, big, big ball of love. That guy. So I'm happy for Ryder. He is celebrating today. And I guess that's what this is all about, right? Now, if you are a fan of MGK, I'm not sure what that stands for. I was really disappointed that we had a halftime performance of an artist like this. And I'm contemplating actually writing a very sternly worded email to the Canadian Football League on their poor choice of halftime performances. Because he was American, Tyler? No. Because he was aimed at a younger generation, Tyler? No. Because he wasn't any good, Tyler? No. His name, Machine Gun Kelly? Really? Of all the countries you're going to visit to have gun in the... We don't believe in guns. In fact, Quinton, his buck that he got, he sternly spoke to that buck, and that buck was so scared, he gave him a Ukrainian talking to, like a Jito coming unglued scream, holler, tirade, gave the buck a heart attack, and it dropped to the ground. Canada does not believe in firearms. And to bring in an act who has in his name machine gun. Why don't we just bring in Canada Hater Band next time? Like, the band is called I Hate Maple Leaf. I hate red and white. Like, machine. And at the very least, they should have censored it. They should have been Kelly instead of Machine Gun Kelly. I think we should all hug. I think we should all hug, and we should all... No, it was Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen DeGeneres did the halftime show. So what did you think? Good, bad, ugly, stupid? Who should we have had? Joni says, I try at my older age to accept different genres of music. I think it was fantastic. When he started singing Country Road, Take Me Home, Country Road, take me home to the... I'm like, is he doing John Denver right now? Seriously? He's doing John Denver? What the hell? Molly says MGK kind of sucks. Well, his performance was generally solid. It only looked like he was lip syncing a couple of times. But he was lip syncing and his mic was live because obviously when you're rapping, you have to be able to go with the flow, be able to jump in and do stuff here and there. And he did that. I like the cheerleaders that he had on the stage with him. That was good. How did you feel about MGK? Ron says, not bad. I've seen worse. Michelle says, not much worse, though. Dean says, I've seen worse, but he can't sing worth shit. Cheryl was not impressed. Molly says MGK kind of sucks. Pat says, not as bad as I thought it would be. I think that I'm with you, Pat. I think that once they announced it was MGK that was going to do the halftime show, everybody's expectations were like, oh, we don't even know who this guy is. I am over 50. This guy looks like he just got out of jail. I don't know. I have no idea what is happening here. And then he takes the stage and he sings, Country Road, take me home. And I'm like, okay, I like this guy, Little John Denver. I could do this. Karen says, I actually liked him. Jason said, so generally it sucked all around. I'd say so. Derek said, this is not Derek on Twitch. This is Derek over on Facebook, says he probably gave every cheerleader VD. Oh, see, he's not classy enough to be on Twitch. Now, Derek. Cheryl says, CFL, read the room. All the Canadian talent too busy prepping for their Super Bowl halftime performance, perhaps? Kyle responds by saying, they did read the room. They appease to a younger generation. Almost everyone I know in their 20s absolutely love this. It was an easy choice. They were great. Where is Rita McNeil? Like, bring Rita out of retirement. I'm a coal miner. What's her song? And I go underground. Oh, Rita McNeil is awesome. Where's Anne Murray? Where is Stompin' Tom? Where are the songbirds of our generation? Tom Jones. No, it's not Tom Jones. Tommy Hunter. Tracy Rogers says, I didn't like it. Kyle says, everyone keeps saying this and it makes no sense. Your CFL league is full of American players, American coaches, and American owners. Oh, I see the whole he's not Canadian thing. Yeah, to me it doesn't matter. I want somebody good. I'm not tween, but the Jonas Brothers were good. I want a halftime show where I like my concerts, right? And maybe it's just me. But when I go to a concert, I want to go to a concert and I want to be able to sing along. Sorry, I paid the money. That's what I want. They start singing and I start dancing and I start singing along. When I'm at a concert and I don't know the words and I don't know the song, then I'm like, this is kind of dumb. I guess that's why I like Country Road. He kind of won me over there. So Kyle does have a point. It's American players, and I think it's hilarious that, like amongst the trade stuff going on, elbows up. I mean, if we dump the American players out of the CFL, no one's going to watch it. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. It's just no one's going to watch it. Kyle says, MGK is massive in North America. The night before the Grey Cup, he was headlining a stage at Warped Orlando. Just because you don't know who he is doesn't mean millions of other fans don't. Darlene says, booze during the coin toss. Okay, but Darlene, that wasn't for MGK. That was for the Prime Minister. Matt says, didn't swear at least. You know who really did a good job last night? You know who I was really impressed with Ray St. Germain's granddaughter. She did the Canadian national anthem, and she had that beautiful fur coat on. And for those in Manitoba who know who Ray St. Germain is, this guy had a country music TV show that aired on local television way back when. And I think every city in every part of North America has one of these. You know, just a down-home country guy who's got a Saturday morning or a Saturday afternoon variety show. Ray St. Germain was in our area. His granddaughter last night singing the national anthem. She's out there in this beautiful fur coat. And she knocked it out of the park. She did it word for word. She didn't get all wild and crazy. It was beautiful, just the way it should be done. So she gets I think she was the biggest performer of the night. She should not get anything but accolades for what she did last night. And I think accolades should also go out to the Prime Minister of Canada for his...
Joining the team captains is the Prime Minister of Canada, le Premier Ministre du Canada, Mark Carney, and the CEO of Coinbase Canada, Lucas Matheson.
I hear cheers.
Mr. Prime Minister, would you do us the honor? Tails has been called. This is a tails.
The boos don't stop.
Saskatchewan has won the toss.
Even with the coin toss going in the favor of the Saskatchewan Roughriders, and the stadium is filled with Saskatchewan Roughrider fans, there's boos for Mark Carney. I would not want to be a politician for $1 trillion right now. No, thank you. And I think it's funny that he got booed. I think it's ridiculous they're not calling it as it is. Every time he set foot on the field, he was booed. But let's face it, any politician's we just don't like our politicians. We want sports. We don't want anything. We don't want any kind of cultural stuff. We don't want any kind of woke stuff, politics stuff. This is why we go to sports. We want the outside world to be on the outside. And then when we come to a sporting event, we want two things. Well, three. National anthem, scarf down a bunch of great food and booze, and the game. The end. Over. Hard stop. No other stuff. He can go to the game. I think Trudeau used to go to the game, and he'd go incognito. He'd wear his brown paper bag, which he should. But anyway. And then you got the TSN feed. God, I freak out when my show goes down. And I'm not just a teeny little live stream. TSN, was it me? Or was TSN really shitting the bed last night? God, you guys are supposed to be the sports leader. Is my TV broken? My TV's oh, no, it's back. It's back. And I'm thinking, is it the internet? I'm doing a speed test on my phone. I'm like, what the is my internet all screwed up? Have I been downloading too many weird things? What's happening? It went black again. Black. I think the TV's oh, no, it's not broken. It's back. And then you go on X and everyone's just roasting Bell. Multi-million-dollar company, biggest Canadian sports broadcast of the year outside of Stanley Cup-related sports. And they can't get it together. Can you imagine had that happened to Sportsnet when the Jays were on? Ooh. There'd be fires. It would have been bad. It would have been very ugly. Quinn says, name 3 Canadian artists that are relevant to anyone under 40. Stompin' Tom Connors, Anne Murray, and Gordon Lightfoot. Oh, there was a time in this fair land where they played some football here. They got together, had some hot dogs, and they had some beer. My name is Gordy Lightfoot. I like to sing a song. They all booed Mark Carney, and you know they were not wrong. Boom, 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 they were not wrong. Tim Hortons Smile Cookie Day. Hey, 10 o'clock this morning, I'm over at the Victoria Avenue location. Gonna be decorating some smile cookies because it's the holiday smile cookie campaign. So sometime over the course of the week, please load up on your smile cookies. And that means, get a dozen, 2 dozen, 3 dozen, 5 dozen. Get them for your workplace. Get them for your hockey team. Get them for everybody you know, because they're going to be helping out all kinds of community groups, as they always do. Tim Hortons camps, of course, but in Brandon, it's the Humane Society. We're going to be hanging out with them a little bit later this morning. And in Dauphin, the Dauphin and District Community Food Bank. In Virden, the Virden and District Health Auxiliary. In Moosomin, the Moosomin Visual Arts Center, and in Neepawa, the Neepawa Health Center. Now, this goes all week. Your chance to get those smile cookies until Sunday. You're going to see it in your news feed all over the place. What you need to remember is 2 things. A, they are delicious. They're so chewy, moist, and awesome. It puts a smile on everyone's face, even if the smiles themselves, decorated by people like me, not exactly super awesome artistic. It's about the taste. And the second thing you got to remember is that they do good because 100% of the proceeds are going to charity. It's only this week and only at Tim Hortons. Brandon, Dauphin, Verdon, Moosomin, and Neepawa. Go get some Smile cookies. Co-ops of Westman, you're at home here with your local Co-ops of Westman for your holiday shopping needs. Make sure you visit Co-ops of Westman. If you're looking for a box of chocolates for the teacher on your Christmas list this year, or if you're looking for a box of Christmas oranges that have made their stop at the Co-op, hey, eggnog is in too. Or you just want to get yourself some of the latest and greatest products of Co-op Gold, which we showcase each and every Tuesday on this live stream called Taste It Tuesday. Visit Co-ops of Westman. You're at home here. Help support your local community. And again, the members are the owners of the local co-op: Heritage, Pembina, Twin Valley, Valley View, Boundary, and Hamiota Co-op. And if you're in need of some legal assistance for buying or selling real estate, please remember our friends at Ep Law Office. They can also help with wills. And if your business is getting big, or you just want to maybe restructure it, excuse me, if you want to do some restructuring, maybe you want to incorporate, again, some legal help is always a good idea, and that's where you're going to want to reach out to our friends at Ep Law Office over on 18th Street. They'll help you with all your legal needs for buying or selling real estate, wills, or incorporation. Ep Law Office at 642 18th Street, Unit A, right across from the RBC. All right, so coming up in hour two, how you get your $50. $50 for you. $50 for you. Apparently, we were ripped off. This big grocery chain that ripped us off has had their wrist slapped. We get $50. Have you applied yet? We're going to tell you how in hour two of the show. Bread for you. You're going to get $50 for putting the show on today in hour two. It doesn't get any better than that. Well, unless we can throw the bums in Ottawa out of office and then put other bums in and then throw them out of office. It's the rotating bum show. Will we have an election before Christmas? Maybe. There's a big vote coming up today, and you need to be in the loop on it. Nothing too political. We're just going to give you the facts, Jack, so that you know what's going on for tonight, because there's going to be a big vote tonight, and the government could fall, and you're going to wake up tomorrow and go, I knew about that. We were talking about that on the show. And we're going to tell you what bettors are saying. We can take a live shot to see if it's updated in the last little while. And we're also going to preview this week's Santa Claus Parade in Brandon. And can you safely microwave paper plates? Think about it. Microwaving paper plates. Is that something that is safe to do? And if it isn't safe to do, why? That is coming up in hour two of the show. We have to move over and on to Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. You can also check out the audio version of the show at tylerglenshow.com or wherever you get your podcasts. Thank you so much for being here for hour one of the show. Thank you, Facebook, X, TikTok, YouTube. And we're going to move over to Twitch. You can also lurk in at tylerglenshow.com. No commenting there, but you can at least watch and see what's happening. Thank you so much. You guys have an amazing day, okay? Thank you. Bye.